Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 with another video. Alright, so I guess Daryl Morey and Elton Brand apologized to Marcus Hayes, the announcer, or the reporter rather, who was pushed. I guess the word would be pushed. They initially said he was punched by Joel Embiid, but he was pushed by Joel. I guess is how that ultimately played out. But he said that Elton and Daryl Morey both apologized to him. So I don't know, man. I didn't hear anything about him apologizing about what he posted or what he wrote about Joel Embiid, essentially mentioning the man's dead brother. I think there should be some accountability on both sides there. You know, the press deserve to not be assaulted or what have you for doing their job, but they also need to understand when they're provoking people to be at a crossroads in regards to such things, you know? Just because you expect not to be doesn't mean that the person's going to have the resilience or the wherewithal or the mental space to not. You know what I mean? And that's something that we need to normalize having real conversations about. If you're going to do certain stuff, don't think that you're going to be protected by the rules. The rules don't determine whether or not a man's going to do something or not. You know what I'm saying? It just gives him consequences for doing it. If he's willing to absorb those consequences, the only thing standing between you and him is air. And so I suggest we start being more respectful of people when it comes to that type of thing and stop expecting the rules to be a physical restraint. Because believe you me, people break rules every day. So that's what needs to be said. What does it say? America is greatest. America is heartless. America is greatest and crossed out heartless. Shame on us. Perseverance. I guess killing children is perseverance according to the green guys. I don't know. I know this has something to do with genocide. What else is what? Genocide. They crossed out the word genocide and said grace. I guess they don't see the grace is not being applied to the people they're killing with this bullcrap. And shame on Israel. Love one Israel. Man, you Zionists need to understand something. You ain't gonna be able to wield what it is we've seen away from our eyeballs. You've been killing children. You don't get to ask for peace when you're killing children. Apply the peace to the people you're killing. You have peace coming your way. Stop being assholes and you won't have asshole energy coming at you, period. That's what I want to say to all of you Israel supporters. If y'all ain't on a mission to annihilate people in the name of your very own selves, you won't have people boycotting the hell out of you and looking forward to seeing you being held accountable for these type of atrocities. Don't commit atrocities. Get the peace you're looking for. If you don't want peace, then you'll continue engaging in the energy that would otherwise provoke people to want to fight you. Literally. Don't be an asshole. It's the same thing we're talking about in the conversation before that. It's the same thing. You don't get to go around annihilating children on camera and then run around asking for peace. What the hell kind of peace are you applying? Or is it just supposed to come your way while you do whatever you want to do? It doesn't work that way. People are dying out here, man. People have a right to resist that nonsense. Now, whether or not you have it in a magic book that tells you have a right to do it or not, doesn't exempt you from the consequences of doing it. Stop hiding behind the notion that people are going to allow you to do things that they wouldn't allow anyone else to do just because you've agreed amongst yourselves that you are above all of us. Jesus Christ. It's nothing more irritating than a gaslighting entity that wants to annihilate children. Okay, let's just be honest. They gaslighting the hell out of us, acting like we're bad guys for holding them accountable for doing the worst shit in the fucking world. Literally. Literally. The worst thing you can think of, they're doing. And they're depraved little sicko entities and entitled minds are standing back behind the notion that all of us have a heart for them. A heart for them that they don't apply to anyone but themselves. Accept the fact that you're doing something that the rest of us do not approve of. And just live with the consequences of what the world looks like when you do that. Instead of asking all of us to, I don't know, have peace amongst you as you continue to do it to others. What you wouldn't want us to do to you, what you wouldn't want anyone to do to you. In the name of your very own selves. If the world is safer because you're killing, the world around you is safer in your mind because you have the right to do things that nobody else has a right to do, then understand that there's going to be a faction of people that ain't going to be cool with that. You can try to appeal to the idea that people are going to just listen to you because you've been in control of everything else, and they've been doing it in regards to other conversations. But when it comes to you killing kids, no, we're not gonna do that. And we're also not gonna be confused as to whether or not we're not peaceful people while you going around killing people, shooting the hell out of people, bombing them, and all types of weird stuff, and then have the nerve when people want to hold you accountable for it to act like you're the victims. Oh, you guys are so mean to us. Mean to you? You're killing children. What the fuck are you talking about? So that's what I want to say to all these people, these pro-Israel people. Just because you're demented in your own skull and you got a bunch of people that agree with you that it's okay for you to do horrible things to people that ain't doing nothing to you, and then tell everybody they're doing something to you that they're not doing to you, doesn't mean the rest of us who are actually paying attention to what you're doing are going to sit back and be fine with it. We're not. We're not. And we're not confused as to whether or not we're peace breakers or loving entities by asking you to stop murdering people. Literally. Fucking psychopaths. Gaslighting psychopaths. That's exactly what they are. A fleet of psychopaths who are gaslighting the hell out of us. Tired of it, man. We watching every damn thing y'all doing. Y'all bombed some people who were at a funeral yesterday. A bunch of people died at a funeral because these assholes bombed them. You understand what I'm saying to you? And they get mad at us for not being okay with it. What the fuck are you talking about? Bombing hospitals? Bombing tents? and then have the nerve to scurry behind some, oh, please stop hating us. You guys are so mean to us. No, we're not mean to you. You're mean to them and we're not appreciating. You are a bully. Whether you have the ability to see yourself for what yourself or not does not mean that the rest of us are confused about what you are and what you're doing. We see you. Can't you know we can see you? We see you. Irritating ass monsters, bro. This is what a psychopath looks like in real life. They do all the evil shit in the world, and then they scurry behind the interests of decency to say, well, you're not being decent toward us as we kill all of these people. Don't you want to love us? Why aren't you loving us? That's what a psychopath looks like in 2024, ladies and gentlemen. That's what a monster looks like in 2024. A self-righteous entity that believes it has a right to do horrible things and not be held accountable for it. That is exactly what it is. Anyway, I digress, man. Point is this. As we were so rudely interrupted by that ridiculousness back there, the truth of the matter is, people are either going to have the temperament to hide or stand behind the rules or consequences of things and not do whatever it is that you don't ultimately want them to do. Or you can have some accountability and not provoke them or press those buttons so that you can do your part in preventing the behavior that you ultimately don't want pointed at you. That's the point we're trying to make right here. You don't start no more be nothing. When you think you're scurrying behind some magic imaginary walls of you know, rules and morality and decency, like that's supposed to stop somebody from swinging or something. I don't know what it is, but it ain't gonna help you there. I know that. You do not have some mental hold on the rest of us. No one has mental hold on anybody that doesn't, that understands their ability to move around. You may be able to scare us into thinking it's in our best interest to do things, but some people are just gonna crash out. Crash all the way out. Forget self-interest, forget the future, forget the past, forget what happens next. I'm gonna move in the moment. And a lot of people end up being in trouble in those moments because they didn't adhere to the idea that a person would crash out. They crash all the way out. And it seems like in regards to the Israel-Palestine movement, crashing out is our best defense against these monsters. And stop adhering to the mental stuff that they have in between us and them. All the mental gymnastics they go through, all this different stuff they put into the laws and all of this that we're supposed to adhere to, that's supposed to allow them to do evil stuff while they stand back and smile. Hell no. Hell no. Those things ain't in place. It's just us standing by complicit while you do the worst things in the world. That's literally it. And as far as I can tell, it's our responsibility to stop you. So there's that. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm a person who was raised with a certain morality, which is why I get offended when I see people engaging in genocide. Because my mother raised me to believe that children should be protected and that grown people protect children. Everybody's children, anybody's child. Some children are mischievous and need more discipline than others. Some children are not well and need certain special care. But they're all kids, man. All of them. The good ones and the ones you may think are mischievous ones, bad ones. They're kids. And as a grown man, it's my responsibility to protect them. Whatever's coming at them that's looking to harm them, as I was raised in the morality of my mother, I'm supposed to wage war against that energy or throw myself in front of that energy to protect the child. That was how I was raised. So in the event that a society of people who control the entire world want to annihilate thousands of children, the stance is still the same. This pertains to what it is. They may be over in the Middle East and I may be over here, and it may be in my best interest to just let those child killers do whatever they want to do, because obviously they're so very important and chosen, and the whole world has agreed that it's okay that they do it because the whole world has agreed that they're in control of everything. I am not wired to adhere to that mental bullshit. I'm wired to say, F that. Those people are killing kids. I'm shaming them. And if I see them doing it, I'm throwing myself at them to keep them from doing it. That's how I'm wired. So for me, it's like, I really don't care what the world's on as it pertains to, well, we love children, but Zionists control everything, so we just have to let them kill them. I don't subscribe to that. I really don't subscribe to that. My mother didn't tell me to protect children unless it's a Zionist who's hurting it, and therefore, if the Zionist feels unsafe, then you just let the child die, because of course the Zionist is control, and it's your most important responsibility to protect children, but even more so to protect the interests of the controlling entities of the world. Like a lot of y'all believe y'all supposed to be doing. Like a good portion of this planet is doing right now. But we want to protect against all types of evils unless it's being done by the controlling powers of the world. Then it's not evil, it's just they have the right. And what we're protected by in regards to their rights is whatever narrative they put in place for us to believe. They say it's okay for them to do it because they're threatened and they're worried. Then that's what it is. Is it true or not? What's the truth, right? Your truth, my truth. You know, that type of shit is what y'all doing out here, man. I don't care about none of that garbage. I think that's a bunch of hokey doke, as my mother would call it. She would call that a bunch of hokey doke. Give a shit about all that. That's something you got to work out with in the mirror. You can live with them slaughtering children because of who they are and what they control in your life. That's between you and your God. You understand what I'm saying? That's between you and whatever faction you're trying to keep attached to. That shit don't matter to me. My mother didn't raise me to adhere to that just because y'all adhere to that, or because you done raised each other to believe that that's the way to go. I don't care about all that. I wasn't raised to selectively think that some people are more important than other people, so therefore if those people want to do horrible things to those people, it's fine. I don't know nothing about that. I missed that class. That wasn't in the book I was reading. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't go to that school. And the funny thing is, it makes me wonder, is that what was in school? Is that what y'all was learning? How to adhere to the Zionists? Is that what y'all learned? Because I missed so much school. There were certain things that I really didn't pick up in school, like literally. I was avoiding school at all costs because I said, F it, I don't want to be there. But like, it's so many people adhering to this around me. I have to wonder if that's what they taught you. They taught you that you can be a hypocrite so long as you're adhering to those who control the world. You can have all of these different ideals about what is important in your life, so long as you don't cross the line of those who control everything. They have a right to do all the things, and it's not even considered hypocrisy if they do it in your presence, because they're allowed to do anything they want to do, no matter what it is. Right? Is that what y'all was getting? Is that what they taught y'all in school? Is that what y'all learned in these universities? Because it seems like that's the one united thing that all you know, of a civilized society agrees upon, that they care about everybody except for those who the ruling class deems as inappropriate in life. Their children, their energy, their rights don't exist. F them forever, because the Zionists say that they don't have a right to live, and we adhere to the human gods that are the Zionists. Everything else is fair, but when it comes to them, the fairness is us adhering to them and then being at peace with that. That's fair. Like, what is that? What class was that, man? What class was that? What book was that? What y'all read? I missed that. I missed that, bro. I was too busy paying attention to other stuff. I was paying attention to the Lakers and listening to music. I really didn't go to that class. I'm not sure what the hell that is. That looked crazy to me. I feel like Palestinian kids are kids too. Where did you guys learn they're not? I thought stealing was wrong. I thought apartheid was wrong. I thought we weren't supposed to do that. But apparently it's okay when those who control the media and control our lawyers and control a lot of what it is that ultimately our banks and all that, it's okay when they do it, right? Not only is it okay, but it's not okay if you try to stop them from doing it, right? Or if you have a problem with it. Man, I'm learning that late in life. I wish somebody would have taught me that earlier. I'd probably be much better shape right now. So, for example, if the Zionists say they hate me, I'm supposed to lay down, dig my own grave, and fall in it, right? Because clearly, whatever they say goes, including that for which is my own fate, right? If they say they want my child or something like that, I hand it over, right? I mean, at this point, it's like, yo, I did not learn what you learned. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm lost in that as I would be in a foreign land where they only spoke a language I've never heard. I'm lost there, bro. I don't get that. Some of y'all think that's wise. I don't understand the wisdom in that. Y'all got to paint that picture out for me a bit better so I can go along with that. Call me crazy, but when I look at Palestinian children, I see children. I see kids. I don't see terrorists. I don't see entities of animals. I don't see, when I look at Zionists who are bullying these people, I don't see the ruling class. I don't see important people that are chosen by God. I don't see that. I see bullies, fam. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Where did I go wrong? Video 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.